Hey Pisces, this is your June 2019 reading. I'm doing something a little bit different. I got the before and after tarot decks and then the regular tarot deck. And I put them into three decks into one big deck. I'll show you what I mean. So it's a 234 card deck. This is going to introduce another layer to the reading of time. I don't use past, present, and future spreads, so these cards are either geared toward the past, present, or future. So, as I was shuffling, these 5 cards jumped out of the deck. We have the Emperor in the past position, the 5 of Swords in the past position, the 3 of Wands in the future position, the 5 of Swords in the present position. So we got 2 5 of Swords cards, one in the past and one in the present. And then in the future we have the 4 of Wands. Some of them are just slightly different from the current cards, and some of them are very different. So I could tell by looking at the backs of the cards if it's the past deck or the future deck, if that makes sense. Okay, so it looks like you were having some sort of an issue with the Emperor in the past. This could have been the immediate past, as in right before June, and I'm doing this on June 1st. So could have been yesterday, it could have been, any time in the past that you're having this conflict with the Emperor. And the Emperor can be a boss, so maybe somebody at your workplace, or it could be a person in your life. There's sometimes the father figure of tarot, so it could be your father or the father of your children, or just anybody in your life who's a father. Or if this is your significant other, this would be a person who is very controlling, business-oriented. He's a leader. So he would be like a leader in some way. He kind of rules over his castle. So he's the king of the castle. He's the king of all kings. So whoever this person resonates for you that you've been having this conflict with in the past, I see that in the present they've kind of walked away, or maybe you've walked away. So somebody has won this argument or this conflict that you've had, but it's a hollow victory because neither party feels happy about the situation. So somebody got the upper hand, but there really were no winners in this scenario. So in the future, I see you with the 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in, and you're just kind of releasing the Falcon. I see you releasing your control over the situation, kind of like, okay, there's nothing else that I could do here. I just have to let it go and just see what happens. So you're going to be maybe letting go of you trying to control the situation. You're going to be basically saying, I know that eventually everything's going to be okay, so I'm going to stop trying to do anything about this. There's nothing that I could do to make the situation better or worse. It is what it is. I'm just going to let go. You know that phrase, let go and let God? So you could just let go and let whatever is meant to be happen. And I think that it is going to be okay because you got the future card of the 4 of Wands, which speaks of stability and celebrations. To me, this can be the marriage card, or if you look at it, you can see 1111, so it could be the twin flame card. But if this is not in regard to your romantic situation, if this is somebody else in your life or in the workplace, it just speaks of things calming down and becoming more stable. So it could be that this impasse that you have had with this person needed to happen for a reset, if that makes sense. And in the future, everything's going to be reset, and it'll have great stability. There are 2 4s in these cards, which speaks of stability, and then there are 2 5s, which talks about change. So stability anchors both the ends. That's kind of funny. And then as we go in from the end, we've got 5s. And then in the middle, we've got the 3. Some people say that the 3s speak about a third-party situation. Maybe somebody is going to help advise and guide you back to a more stable relationship, like a mediator or friend, or just somebody that can kind of help you guys see things from an outside objective perspective, because you both are just kind of clinging to how you feel. And so maybe somebody on the outside is going to be able to help you see the situation from the other person's perspective. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Wands for your future position. Okay, I wasn't going to do reversals, but this one came out reverse. And it just basically says that you're going to be coming out of the cold with this person. So if they have frozen you out or blocked you or just aren't talking to you, or you feeling this way towards them, then you're going to have one of you is going to have a change in perspective, and you're going to come together. The 4 of Wands is about union, so you're definitely going to resolve the situation and come together with stability.